Guys, it's raining cats and dogs out. Don't worry though, it's going to clear up soon, and we've got some field work to take care of. Already emptied out the fertilizer out of the sprayer. We're going to put some herbicide in there and go take care of some spraying work. Of course, we do need to restock the shop as well. We've got the farm shop to restock, so we could beat the D-gens down the valley, of course. I mean, we got lots of stuff to restock. Look at all the mushrooms still here too. And then lastly, of course, the cattle. Look at our cows. They're growing up so fast. Look at them. They're all out there. We had the calves. We've got the, well, almost yearlings now. It's coming together, you guys. It's coming together. You guys are crazy. Look at them all out here. Perfect. We're going to be getting milk pretty quick, guys. I've got to figure out a plan for dealing with that, but things are coming together. All right, so I can't really get into the fields quite yet. I mean, it's a little bit of a mess out there. We'll get into those soon. If I got to move these pallets out of the way, we'll get the truck hooked up, and maybe we'll go move some stuff over to the farm shop. Oh, this rain, tell ya. I was supposed to stop earlier. It's going to go for another hour or two, it looks like. But, you know, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. A little bit of rain in the spring here. I'll take it. It's all good. Let's see if we can load this thing up with some of this stuff and move some pallets around here. All right, got the Kubota. You can see we've got 30 grand in the old bank account right now. We've paid off all the debts we ever had. Didn't have a lot of debts, of course, but we did pay off everything. So we don't owe any money. The old farm shop's been making us, you know, 15 grand a month, which is nice to see. So, you know what? It turned out to be a pretty good way for us to make some money. We just grow stuff in our greenhouse. And you know what? Bring it up to the farm shop. Why is that not loading on there? Get on there. Get on there. Thank you. And then yeah, sells right off right away. It's perfect. It's a good way for us to make some extra cash, and it's constant instead of having to wait for harvest season. We do have some crops that we can drop off and sell off at some point. We got canola. We got some wheat. Just waiting for the right time of year to sell that stuff off. And I kind of missed it last year. I was not paying attention. What can I say? Grab you as well. Thank you. That's better. Move this off to the side. So we've been doing a lot of mathing, I guess is the best way to call it. Like, what's our best move forward going forward? If we look outside here, you guys, we've got all this equipment parked outside in the elements. That's not great. It's like, I wouldn't mind having a bigger shop, but that's not going to make us any money, is it? I mean, I would also love to be able to get some kind of a shed or maybe a silo for all our consumables. Like, look at our lime, our fertilizer, our seeds all over there. I've got nowhere to store that right now. That's great. But once again, guys, that's just a convenience thing for me. That's not going to make me any money, is it? So I've been really debating on exactly what to do. I mean, to be perfectly honest, guys, these greenhouses have been huge money makers. Well, not huge. Let's be honest. Okay, they pay the bills. They've been paying our bills, and that's great. So, I mean, could we double that up? Let's just push that a little bit further on. There we go. If we doubled it up, would that be that much better? Like, that's something. We've got a little bit of space up here. I could definitely put some more greenhouses down, and that would be a good way of doing things. Oh, easy. There we go. But I'm not sure if I want to really just focus all that on greenhouses yet. I'm not sure if that's what we want to do. We have a nice combine, and I kind of want to use that some more too, right? I don't know yet. I haven't really fully decided yet. You guys are going to have to help me to decide what we're going to do with this. But this has been a great way for us to make sure we stay above board, just as with these greenhouses. I'm telling you guys, this has been kind of a lifesaver, more so than I was ever expecting it to be. See if I can stack up all this stuff on here before we head up to the old farm shop. You know, it's the right season for selling at the farm shop. Everyone's out in the county again, right? Everyone's out snooping around, so the farm shop's getting super busy out here. Let me see if I can just line this up a little bit with the Kubota. Get her lined up and looking good, nice and easy. And then we'll just kind of push that one forward as long as we're not hitting the truck. There we go. Nice, right to the front. Perfect. Drop that there. That looks good. You know what, we'll stack these up, actually. We can stack a couple of these on top. Guys, another thing I was thinking about as far as finances go is maybe doing more with the cows, but I'm not really sure how much money we can make off those guys yet. We're going to find out hopefully in the next probably about 9 months, I think, is what it's going to take for us to find out for sure. So that's kind of in a holding pattern, right? I can't start focusing on that quite yet. Once we start making some milk, then maybe we'll work on that a bit. But I need to see what that's going to yield for us first of all, and what the profits will be before we start really going that way. Like, the problem is for me right now, guys, we're surviving. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. I'm more than happy with what we're doing right now. It's just not a ton. Let me just get that unloaded. Look at that. Looks good. Let me get all these. We can get all these mushrooms on here too. We got all the veggies. We can do the mushrooms too, I think. Oh yeah, there's lots of room on this. Just Kind of stick her in there, and oh, don't steer when we're doing that. That's all. There we go. I might have to give that a shove, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're not going that far. And the last one, perfect. Last pallet at least for now. See if we can stack this up on top of the last little bit. So, like I said, as long as we can keep that farm shop kind of stocked, the old KLUTCHSIM Country Kitchen Farm Shop. That sounds like a good name. As long as we can kind of keep it stocked, we're making decent profits off of it. Once again, just drop that there. Perfect. Let's go leave this over by the shop shed here because we're going to need to load up that sprayer afterwards once this rain stops. And we'll get to work on that. But that's all we got to move for now. Cows are looking happy. You know, speaking of which, this is kind of something. I was thinking about maybe finding a way to get some TMR for these guys. So get some silage and mix it all up. But we're just feeding them hay. And you can see their health, according to the vet, the health is perfect, guys. Their health is great. So I don't think I need to worry about that for now. We're just going to keep on feeding them the hay. And we've got enough of that to go for a long time. I mean, there's stuff there. There's stuff over there. I got lots of hay. In fact, guys, I've been kind of thinking about selling some of it off at some point. I wouldn't even mind making some silage, but maybe another day. All right, let's get this strapped on down. Perfect. Yep, that'll hold. Once again, not too far, just up to the top of the hill, around the corner, around the barn here. And let's see if we can restock the shelves because they're kind of barren right now. All right, and perfect. Drop that there. All right, another 25 grand in profits off of that. Like I said, we're keeping the shelves somewhat stocked and it keeps money coming into the old bank accounts, guys. It looks good. Now, if only we could do more to keep up with, well, the market just down in the valley here. Because quite honestly, guys, they're buying all the products, they're selling the products. They even got people buying all the grains here, which unfortunately is not really an option for me. I've got to go ship my grain someplace else. Yeah, this is quite the operation. And quite honestly, guys, I'm just not ready to compete with those D-gens quite yet. The G-gens in the valley, well, they've got another year at least before we can start putting them out of business. Maybe more, let's be honest. Yeah, the little farm shop, like I said, it's something, but it's not that. Soon, maybe. Okay, let's be honest. It's a ways away, guys. I got big dreams, but we're only at 58 grand right now. Let's temper our expectations a little bit. All right, we need to get in the field. We got to go do some spraying. We've got what else do we have to feel? Oh, we got an oat field that's got some weeds on it that we planted kind of late in the season. We'll head over that way as soon as this rain stops. Let me see if we can get loaded up here. All right, weather's starting to let up. It's just afternoon, so it looks like a good afternoon here. I think after lunch we should be able to get all our work done. We don't have much to do. It's just some very minor field work here. Let me see if I can get some herbicide off this and we'll get this guy loaded up. But yeah, no, not bad. Just a little bit of work to get done. Let's see. No, there we go. Right in there. Perfect. That's what I need. Get some of this herbicide loaded up inside this thing and then go spray this quickly. Kill these weeds. We don't need that much. I'm planning on holding this with herbicide at some point in time, guys, and then doing dry fertilizer, just the pellet fertilizer at some point. But quite honestly, I accidentally bought a bunch of liquid fertilizer at one point in time, and so I've got to use it up. So unfortunately, that means we're constantly having to switch between herbicide and, well, fertilizer back and forth at times, just because that's what it is right now. It's fine. It's just I got to use that up. I don't want to spend any more money on fertilizer if I don't need to, and I got to use that stuff that's sitting over there up. I know this rain's going to stop at some point. We're just going to get in the field and get it over with because it's kind of nice out right now if the sun would just stay like this. So we'll head that way right now. I know it's slowly drying up here. Let's just get this thing sprayed out. It's a small, tiny field in the grand scheme of things. This will only take us, a couple minutes to get it done. So I want to get it over with so we can move on into see how the rest of our day is going to bring. But I mean, really, realistically, guys, our fields have been fully fertilized. All the weeds have been taken care of. We've done everything we can. We don't have everything we could possibly do. Like I said, I only have limited equipment right now. I don't roll my fields. I'm not mulching or anything like that. We're simply, well, basically cultivating, planting, liming, and fertilizing before we harvest, and that's it. So we can make sure that they're fully harvested or fully fertilized at least. They're fully limed, ready to go there, but that's the most we're going to get. So we're missing a little bit as far as the maximum yield on these fields go, but realistically, it's not that much. And let's be honest, we're driving some pretty old equipment right now. We're probably going to spend more money on fuel if I were to start doing all this extra work than what we're going to get out of it. Speaking of fuel, This thing's a little low on fuel, isn't it? I guess we'll take care of that in a second. All right, here's the corner down into the field. Easy, easy, perfect. There we go. There we go. Field on the left. We've got the one on the right as well. Might merge these two together at some point. Like I said, I have not decided what we're going to do, if we're going to specialize. Right now, that's a hay field. The field on the left right now is oats, is what we've got. So we got another oat field. We do have some barley planted. Nothing crazy big, but we do have some fields that are going to be a little bit different this year to harvest at least. I'm trying to keep it somewhat simple for the most part because, quite honestly, we don't have any specialty headers. We just have a simple grain cutter for all our header work right now, guys. Trying to keep things fairly straightforward. I don't want to get into the weeds too much with anything. Since, like I said, we're not making a ton of cash. We don't have any huge fields. This is going to be a little bit of grind for some of this stuff, that's for sure. We're trying to keep things kind of as straightforward as possible for the first few years here on our farm as possible. We kind of go through this. Like I said, this is only a couple passes. Look at this, we're almost done already. But anyways, it's looking good. The hay is really, once again, grass fields making us, they're making life easy for us in some ways. That being said, I haven't sold any grass yet, have I? You know what? That kind of gives me another idea. We've been talking about this hay for so much lately, guys. Huh. That's something that the degens down here in the valley haven't been really working on is, well, there's definitely an aspect they haven't been working on, and maybe it's something we should focus on instead. I might have a new plan. All right, let me get this back. We're going to get taken care of everything else we need to do here. Guys, I might have something that I've never even considered before, really. This might work out better than I ever thought if I do this right. We have to check finances and see how it's going to work out. I'm not going to spoil it yet. I'm not going to spoil it. It's going to happen soon though, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. I'm getting so excited. Actually, this is another thing I never even thought of doing until just a second ago. This is great. This might actually work out pretty well in my favor, to be perfectly honest with you. All right, let's move the sprayer over to the far corner here. We'll just kind of back that in beside the plow. Perfect. Easy, 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 easy. All right, good, good. The old reverse steer on these always drives me a little bit batty, but we're good, we're good, we're good. We got it. That's good enough. Oh, I didn't want to leave that there. Let's try and reconnect that. There we go. That's what I wanted. And since we're doing this, we should probably get some fuel for this tractor. It's a little low. I just realized I haven't put any fuel in this thing yet. We better order some fuel, I guess, for it. I don't know. Do we want to fill it right up? Let's go only 5. We'll put 5,000. No, I got a plan still. We're only putting 1,000 liters in for now, you guys. We're only putting 1,000 liters into this thing. It's going to be something we'll have to deal with later. That's not a lot of fuel, of course. But it's something we're going to have to figure out later on because I have money I want to spend on something else, possibly. All right. You guys ready for my awesome idea? Are you guys ready for this? Behind me, there used to be a barn up on the top left-hand side of your screen there. There was a barn up there. There's an old barn. I knocked it down, got a couple $1,000 for it. Nothing crazy. But I think I might know what I want to put up here now because I thought, if this is kind of out of the way a little bit, it's kind of a pain to get up here. What on earth should I do with this spot? And I think I just got the best idea ever. As we've been fighting next door with the degens trying to keep up with their greenhouses and their farmers market, and it didn't even occur to me that, well, there's a better way. What's something that they don't make down there that, well, maybe I can beat them at? Do you know what it is? They have no livestock. They got nothing. So what can we build up here? How about a sheep barn? How about we get some sheep going on up here? They'll come due around the same time as the cattle. We'll start having animals at the same time. I've already got the food for them. It's a win-win. I think it only makes sense, right? Let's get to work on that. I should mention that I've also taken out some money. The old Visa is going to pay for a little bit of this because I cannot afford it. Doesn't look like it wants to be with that one. This one here, I think I've seen a spot where I can place this. If we could just get it in the right spot, we might be able to build it in here. There we go. So right in here, it looks like we have a spot where we should be able to build it. This tree's kind of in the way. We're going to have to fight and work our way around that. I want to make sure we can access, of course, well, where all the goods are going to come out of this building. So the wool, when we have it, that's kind of what I want. Also, I wouldn't mind making it so I can make some money off of this building because there is another little addition with this. Like, right in here looks pretty good. But if we go in and customize, you can see we can add solar panels to this and we might be able to make some money with this then. So how much does that going to cost us? An extra 12 grand. Okay. Let's see. Can I build it? How do I build it now? All right, guys. I think I almost have it. Got to find the right spot. I had to place it over. You have to back out and it's kind of a rigmarole to get it to do this. To build with the solar panels with the options you had selected. There it is right there. Let's see what happens. Free mode on. Gotta have free mode on. Let's see what happens. Yes. Sure. We could build a customized. Sure, why not? We'll build a small pen for this. We can come down this. Let's see here. Let's see if we can build it down this way. Down around. We want our sheep to be able to get into the woods a little bit. Sure. I don't own. The problem is this is kind of not a great spot because it's right up against the edge of the county and they're not going to want me to build too far up in there. So there and then here. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. That's what I'm talking about right there. Let's take a little look-see at this. A little bit of a cluster of a build. We got 9 grand still in the account, so I'll have to pay back. I think I got 15 grand worth of bills I owe. But we got solar panels on this. Yeah, it's in the woods. It's not great for solar panels. And I've got a tree growing through one. But hey, whatever. We got solar panels on here. It should be fine. Yeah, that's kind of awkward. But don't worry about it. It's fine. It's going to be fine. Can we turn these on? Stuff you don't need to worry about, you guys. It's just some earth in there for the sheep. They like that. Other than that, everything else should be just perfectly hunky-dory with this, right? I think so. This is kind of an awkward little fence, but hey, whatever. It's there. We're going to get some sheep in here right away, actually. I'm not going to lie. I thought about doing goats here as well, but the fact of the matter is, guys, I don't have a place to get milk from the goats, and we've already got a way of getting milk, so let's get the sheep going for now. Interesting. All right, we got some sheep. I was not expecting to do sheep, but we've done sheep now. I guess I'm a sheep farmer. Was not expecting this when I started this farm up today, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This is not what I was expecting to do. Can I feed these guys? I probably should feed them. Where do I feed them now? This is gonna be awkward. I also just realized something. I need to feed them with grass, not hay. All I've got is hay. I thought they would take grass or hay as well. Guess they're only getting grass. Well, they got meadow grass, so at least that's a thing. Hopefully they're okay with that for now, because I have no way of getting them grass for the time being. Sorry, guys. Enjoy your meadow grass. Okay, I just wonder if I can get enough grass from around the farm here to make one bale. Like, is that enough? Can we do it quickly? Let me just move the old Mac down around here. Let's see. Let's turn this thing around. I think we've got enough that we could potentially do it. Maybe? It might be a thing. Let me see if I can get the seat spun around here. Hang on a second. There we go. Gotta spin the old seat around. That's better. All right, let's go. I think there's enough grass here for potentially doing this. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to get enough grass to make one bale. Just one bale. That's all I need. Just enough to feed these guys. I got a little bit of grass back here, actually. I didn't even thought about this stuff. We're gonna sneak around over here and I'll see if we can just mow this stuff up. That's all the way down on the far side. Just knock this stuff down. There's gonna be a little bit of grass here, right? And depending on how much is already in the baler, that might be enough that maybe we could just, well, add to it and make it, say it was all grass today, and then we've got enough grass. This might be enough, actually. This isn't bad. As long as I don't go into the field here, right? And while I'm just quickly taking care of some of this grass here, guys, I just wanted to send a huge thank you to the community for, well, helping support the channel. You guys have made it so that we are pretty much on the cusp of becoming a gold member, a gold member with Giants. Kind of surprising. I am kind of blown away at how many of you have used, well, my code basically to purchase farm sim throughout the years. And yeah, we're just on the cusp of becoming a gold partner with Giants. So appreciate you guys doing that. If you guys haven't picked up a copy of Farm Sim 25 yet, or any of the DLCs, click the link down in the description, and that'll take you to the affiliate link that we use with Giants, and that's what helps us become higher tiered partners. I believe gold tier is the highest tier, and yeah, it's unbelievable in a way that you guys have used my code to that extent. I appreciate you guys supporting me and the channel, and when you're picking up Farm Sim, that's an easy way for you guys to help us out here. So I do appreciate you guys doing that. Thank you so much once again for doing all that. As we kind of cut around here, this field is becoming a bit of a mess. We're looking good. We're looking good. It's gonna be enough grass, even what we've done here, I bet, to get one bale. It's gotta be close, right? I feel like that's it. I think I can cut all the way back down, all the way through the ditch here now, and then all the way back. That's gotta be a bale. That's gotta be a bale, right? Let me just go all the way around, and then we'll get the tractor and the baler hooked up. Unfortunately, it looks like we emptied everything out of it beforehand. I was really hoping we left something in there. No luck there. That's all right. We should be able to get a bale out of this. I mean, it's not exactly high yield grass, but at the same time, there's a decent amount we cut. I mean, we're already at 6-7%. Yeah, we're gonna be okay, right? Right? I think so. We go pick up all this grass. Excellent, excellent. Yeah. All right, I never even thought about doing this, guys. I never even thought about this. I mean, if we ever need to do some more TMR too, we can always do some more haying up here, I suppose. But guys, we're getting so much hay, it's kind of almost irrelevant in a way. The amount of hay we got. Maybe we should mix up some of our fields at some point. Nah, probably not. We'll see. Kind of liking what we have right now. At some point, we might have to mix things up a little bit, but I think for now we're good with what we've got. Let's go. Keep on moving this little case around. A little baler around the edges here. We'll see if we can get everything in the middle here as well. We might as well. We might as well take it all and move those bales up. I think they'll take probably 3 bales, I believe, up at that the sheep barn. I hope. Something like that. Maybe. I'm a little bit concerned right now, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little concerned. I don't know how the bales are going to go in for those sheep in that barn we built. The way it's built up into the trees there, I'm not 100% sure it's going to work out yet. I'm not seeing a spot where we can feed those particular sheep. It's not looking great. I'm a little nervous that all of this is for naught. And I'm just the way it's going to be built, I might have to do either some terraforming, dig it down a bit, or figure out a different way of feeding them. Because right now, it's not looking very good. I'm just going to say that. I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough bales. I think I've gotten a half dozen or maybe 4. 4? 3 or 4. Well, I've got at least 4 now. Yeah, definitely got enough bales. So that's good. Let me just get around the other side here. We'll see if we can figure out how we're going to feed these guys with these bales. That's still the question on my mind. Yeah, I don't know yet, guys. Still kind of nervous. Kind of nervous. All right, that's all the grass picked up right there. Let's just go. We'll drop this bale off right in front of the Kubota, and we'll take this on up there. We're just going to stay down here for now, I suppose. Yeah, why not? There's the Kubota right there. Perfect. Let's just drop this last bale. Should be able to just drop it here, I believe. Why not? You want to drop? I thought we could drop that. Hang on a second. Okay, there we go. Let's try that. There we go. That's better. Get that little bale off. It's only a half full bale, so it's not a full bale. That's part of the problem there. Let's just leave this right here. Shut this down. Let's go move that bale up and see if we can figure out how to feed the sheep. Oh, still haven't bought a bale spike. I'm too cheap. What can I say? But the pallet forks are working out like a dream, so maybe I don't need one. Oh man, I hope this works, you guys. I really hope I can find a way to feed these guys. Okay, I don't suppose if I just leave it here, does that do a thing? That doesn't look promising. Okay, what if I move it here? Does it there? Nope. All right, that's a bit of a problem. All right, so I can't get the bales, of course, to go in. I can't shred grass bales either. I have no way of shredding those. So I've gone and had to rent a loading wagon instead. Is there any way to shred grass bales right now? I'm not sure if we can. I don't know. Regardless of which, I've got this loading wagon for the time being. We'll see if this should work. I think it's just the bales. I thought we could feed them bales. Obviously, I'm wrong. So maybe, did you guys know this the whole time? You were screaming at me, Klutch, what are you doing with the bales? You can't feed sheep with bales. You can't use the bales, Klutch. You might have been saying that the whole time, and well, then this is no surprise to you what's going on now. Maybe this is going to work. I really think this should work. I thought the grass bales would work though, so don't listen to what I say sometimes. All right, it's fine. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Just doing extra work, and I'm spending more money that I didn't want to spend on stuff. Going further into debt right now. It's all right. We'll pay it back in a day. Not to mention, I needed to clean up some of the grass in my yard here, right? I mean, it was getting a little unruly. I could still do more grass over on the far side if I needed to, but for now, I just want to get some of the grass in there, some food for them, so they can start maturing. I'm just surprised. I could have sworn they do bales, guys. I guess I was wrong from the get-go. Let's see if this is going to work now. If we just move past the Kubota and go right on beside up to the sign that usually means where we feed them. We kind of sneak in here, just sneaking in beside. Oh, it's a tight fit. Can I feed them now? Oh, there we go. Drop that. There we go, you guys. Yeah. Now they're getting fed. Look at that. Okay. They've got food now. What a pain. All right, so yeah, I've got no way to feed them other than with a rental for the time being because I can't afford to buy anything. I don't want to buy it. I don't want to buy it yet. We're going to rent it for the time being. That's going to be the plan. By the way, this doesn't look terrible right now. I might do some more work in here at some point, but it's not the worst. This is not great, mind you, to come up here, but I need something a little bit more manageable. Yeah, that's the nice thing about sheep, though, right? They're fairly hands-off for the most part, right? We just feed them a little bit, and we get products out of them. So we'll see how that goes for us. But now I got another problem, and of course, that problem is what the heck am I going to do with all these bales, these grass bales now that are kind of useless to us? And by kinda, I mean completely. Well, guys, realistically, there's only one thing we can do with them, and that's just to sell them off. Like that's the only way we're going to get any value out of them. There's no point in us holding on to grass bales, I don't think. I could be wrong, but I can't see a reason to keep them here on the farm. So we're just going to sell these guys off. We're going to load them up on that flatbed, and I could get these nice and straight so I can load it a little bit easier. That would be great. Like right there, maybe? Yeah, that's all right-ish. It's not great. No, that's not really great at all, but whatever. Let's see if I can just kind of straighten that up. There we go. Like that. Yeah, let's load these up on the flatbed and sell these things off. That's going to be our best bet going forward for this, at least for these bales. Unfortunately, okay, so it didn't work out the way we hoped it would, but we also learned, easy. We learned a little something. We learned something new. So, I mean, you got to take it for what it's worth. We learned something, so that's a win-win. Watch out for that. That one bale's a little heavy on the tips of the forks there. Nice and easy. Get her on the deck here. That looks all right. Just give her a little push now. Just a little push. Little push. There we go. Should stay. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's not the best solution, but it's not the worst thing either. And yeah, I had to spend, a couple $1,000 probably on rentals here by the time it's all said and done. It's only going to cost us. I probably would stick with a small wagon like that anyways. Actually, you know what? We're going to lower this down a little bit more. I'll probably stick with that wagon. Maybe I can do like a rent to own. I don't know. If we could do something a little bit similar to that, because I need to find a way to get up into where that barn is up there. And that's not exactly a great spot for anything big. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I don't mind that little Pottinger loading wagon. Perfect. Stay. Yeah, it'll be okay. It'll be okay, you guys. We'll just have to make this work with what it is for right now. We've got a solution, at least, to the problem that we created. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, so let's just strap these on and we'll sell these off and forget about this little mistake that we had. Yep, that'll hold. All right, so where to sell our useless grass bales? Oh, I've got an idea. You know what? If I can't use it, maybe the D-gens out here in the valley can. Oh, don't tell them I said that, by the way. Just, yeah, here you go, guys. Have some bales. And I'll take your $3,300. Perfect. Hey, you know what? That's not bad. $3,300 for a bunch of useless bales to me. Enjoy, guys. Thank you so much for the money. This place is a trash heap. Look at all the garbage I got sitting out here. Yeah, I know. It's for the kids. Give me a break. Sunset Farms. Sunset's stupid with what it is. Get out of here. Oh, this farm is looking like a car rental business out here with all the stuff just laying around. I mean, it's everywhere. It is what it is. You know what? I wouldn't mind having a better storage place, but I think our animal plan is going to work out better than anything else right now. We'll see how these sheep do over the course of the summer, guys. But I think that there is going to do it for us today, guys. I'm going to take care of our sheep here, and then we'll be back at her in the coming summer with the rest of our harvest, I think. Is how that's going to go. So once again, thanks for watching. Drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And of course, if you have not picked up Farm Sim 25, Go down to the bottom, click the link, and that's going to be our affiliate link with Giants to go pick up Farm Sim 25 right now. And of course, you can also find G-Portal game servers down there and get 10% off a game server to play Farm Sim 25 right now as well. Click the link down in the description. Thanks again, guys. We'll catch you guys in the next one. This is Klutch. Over and out.